Let us discuss today the topic service encounters, which is one of the building blocks for customer perception. Every customer has a perception about the service provider. What gives him this perception? Encounters. Encounters is how a customer faces a company, maybe directly or indirectly. When one comes to contact with another, that is called as an encounter. So, service encounters are where promises are kept or broken. Promises, while the company would have made to the customer in the beginning, in the starting up of the business, or while promotional tools used by the company tells the customer we offer so and so services, or in the advertisements, or the relationship manager or the client sales representative would have made some assurance to the customer. Those are the promises which are kept or broken in the encounters. This is also called as real-time marketing, wherein the customer actually faces or actually takes the services given by the company. It is from these service encounters that customers build their perception. Let us take the example of Disney. Disney, out of its amusement park business, has around 74 encounters to be taken care of very skillfully. At the same time, all these 74 encounters are very important for Disney in terms of deciding the customer satisfaction level. One negative encounter out of the 74 encounters drives away the customer, and the customer may not return back or may recommend others about the services provided by Disney. Similarly, in case of Marriott Hotels, the top 5 parameters considered by Marriott Hotels in its research done with the help of customers, the 5 parameters out of 5, 4 was very crucial for a customer to tell whether the hotel service was excellent or average. So top 4 encounters were given the most priority by the customers as the research conducted by the Marriott Hotel. Service encounters are moments of truth. It is called as moments of truth because that is the practical situation where the service provider can perform in front of a customer, and customer is witnessing what the service provider is giving. Let us take an example. When a hotel customer checks into a hotel, a warm welcome with a smile by a person in the reception. Next, being taken to a room by a bell person, eating a restaurant meal, requesting a wake-up call, checking out. I am sure all of you would expect these sequential orders when you enter a hotel, a luxury hotel, for example. We tend to expect these basic services from the service provider. A mistake in any one of these or some of these may ruin the relationship between the customer as well as the service provider, in this case a hotel. These encounters give a snapshot to a customer in deciding how the service organization is, and the customer also decides how to continue or go forward with this particular provider. Encounters like this build in, if it is positive, the customer will develop overall satisfaction level. Let us discuss the types of service encounters. There are 3 general types of encounters, among which one is remote encounter, phone encounters, and the third one face-to-face encounter. Remote encounters, as the name tells you, remote, where customer and the service provider are not in contact with each other. They are away from each other, they are not face-to-face, but their service is reaching the customer. For example, when the customer is interacting over an ATM machine, he has opened an account in the bank and interacting with the ATM machine. So that is a remote encounter. Customer is booking tickets for traveling or for a movie. So that is a service provided, online service provided by the service provider. So these are some examples of remote encounters, and also the provider, when he sends the billing statements, the mobile bill received by you, the telephone bill received by you. So all these are remote encounters wherein the customer can have the snapshot about the company and its service. Phone encounters, most commonly found in all types of products as well as services manufacturing organization. Phone encounters are those which feedback or orders are taken over the phone, or survey is done over the phone. As when we leave our car for service and we take back, we immediately receive a call from the provider about the satisfaction level of service done. So this is one example of phone encounters. Face-to-face encounters is most commonly seen. We all would have visited a bank, we all would have visited a mobile store. we all would have visited a restaurant. That is a face-to-face encounter what the customer is actually facing and the service provider is actually giving. Importance of encounters. Early events, the beginning events in the encounter becomes most crucial for the customer to decide whether to stay with this person or to shift. But other encounters also become important in determining customer satisfaction and loyalty. For some customers, most of the encounters, continuous encounters, repeated encounters become very important to stay back with the service provider and to develop the overall satisfaction level and loyalty towards the service organization. The initial encounter will create the first impression. A customer who phone calls for a repair service for some of his own home appliances, if the attender of the call holds him for 20 minutes or more than that, or speaks to him rudely, or tells him that we cannot send a service person until next 2 weeks, this may annoy the person or the customer. This may make the customer to change the service provider next time or may recommend others negatively about the company. Even if the technical service quality of that service provider who made the customer wait over the phone call was highly good or highly professional or sophisticated, but he cannot demonstrate in front of the customer whatever he may have, but he cannot demonstrate in front of the customer if the service was not good. To build a good image of the company, each individual encounter becomes most important. Many positive encounters join together and company can have a positive image in front of customers, and many negative encounters the opposite effect. But a combination of positive as well as negative encounters may leave a customer doubtful about the consistency of the company and also about the firm's quality. For example, a catering service provider for a large corporate client, an institutional client, he was regularly supplying food services to that particular client and the client had a good relationship with that catering service provider. But the relationship with the accounts department, billing settlement department was good, positive. The relationship with the sales representative used to maintain that corporate account was very good, but the service staff who served the food was negative. So this leaves the company in doubtful situation. How consistent is this company in providing services and how the promises are met? Next, logic suggests that not all encounters for customers become most important. When you take an example of an hospital, a study conducted on patients revealed that most of the patients preferred the encounter faced by them with the nursing staff rather than the meal service staff or the patient discharge personnel. The encounter with the nurse was very much important for a patient more than the meal service staff or the patient discharge personnel. In addition to these key encounters, there are some momentous encounters. Momentous encounters are those encounters which are very crucial for the customer at that point of time during emergency situations. Let us take an example. These momentous encounters may occur in connection with some important events. For example, your marriage is 2 hours away and your hairstylist has not turned up. He is a regular hairstylist for you from past 10 years, but he did not turn up during his marriage. He has switched off his cell phone or he is not reachable. This will greatly annoy you because marriage is one of the important event in your life. During that time, your hairstylist was not available. This momentous encounter has given a negative opinion about him and you may switch over to some other service provider or his relationship with you may lose at that particular moment. Similarly, it can happen positively also when you are in badly need of a service for your car, rushing towards the airport or rushing towards a meeting. You need a service of your car and your mechanic solves the problem within 5 or 10 minutes. You are very happy about this performance and you become a long-term customer for him. Your relationship with that service provider will remain long-lasting. Customer satisfaction. Everyone knows what satisfaction is until asked to give a definition. As popularly quoted by Richard L. Oliver, writer and researcher on topic customer satisfaction. What is customer satisfaction? We all know what is satisfaction, who are customers. Customer satisfaction is the evaluation of a customer about the overall service in terms of how the company has met the customer's needs and expectations, and at the same time, how the customers think about the company in their minds, how the customer views about the company in his mind, For example, there are some services where customer won't think at all but is already satisfied. There are some services where customer think after getting the service, but there are some services where customer won't think at all. For example, regular vehicle service provider. We won't think every day about the regular vehicle service provider. Monthly once or 3 months once you leave the vehicle for service, that he'll be a regular person for you because you are satisfied with him. Satisfaction may also be associated with feelings of pleasure for services that makes the customer feel good or happy about the provider, or to be associated with him. Whatever surprises a customer, that becomes a delight for customer. If you offer more than what customer expects, customers are delighted about that. So most of the marketing companies today are focusing not on customer satisfaction but on customer delight. Customer satisfaction has become an old concept, but today what they are focusing will be customer delight. Those services which surprise the customer, which customer would have not expected. For example, a customer visits a hospital, a customer visits for an eye checkup. Today most of the eye checkup, eye clinics, high-tech eye clinics are providing refreshments to customers, juice to customers. This delights a customer because customer would have not expected this out of the service provider. In the waiting queue, the customer is provided some refreshments. So these are some examples of how customers are delighted. Transaction versus cumulative perceptions. Customers will have perceptions of a single transaction, specific encounters, as well as overall perceptions about a company. A bank customer's perception of single transaction and overall service provided by the bank through ATMs, through online services, or any other services rendered by the bank, customer will have a single transaction experience as well as multiple transaction encounter experience. A customer may have perception about the banking system as a whole, like public sector bank and private sector bank. This is the perception of most of our individuals. Many youngsters are more inclined towards private sector banks because they have a positive image or they have had a positive encounter with the private sector banks. But above aged people, above 50 or above 40 aged people, they are more inclined towards public sector banks because of the old notion, old concept what they have, and not many interactions what they would not have had with the private sector bank, and the negative news about the private sector banks have made their image positive or negative about PSU as well as private sector banks. Research suggests that it is important to understand all these types of perceptions, what customer thinks or feels. Understanding perceptions at transaction specific level becomes very crucial for the provider to make immediate changes, to diagnose the problem and to make immediate changes. Cumulative experiences evaluations are likely to be better predictors of overall loyalty to a company. Cumulative means the subsequent, the services which are rendered after the first one, continuously the subsequent services, that becomes very much important to decide the customer's loyalty towards the company. To conclude, service encounters or moments of truth are no doubt the building blocks of both satisfaction and quality. Every service encounter, whether it is remote, over the phone or face to face, it's an opportunity to build a perception of quality and satisfaction in the consumer's mind, and the company has to work very strongly. Today, most of our service providers has these three: phone, face-to-face, as well as remote encounters. It's an opportunity for the service provider to develop positive image and positive perception in the minds of the customer, where a service provider has to work very aggressively and very keenly on this, so as to make his service a successful one. So by this, we complete the topic service encounters. I thank you for your patience hearing.